Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can I do it now, Martin? Can I do my intro? Please, can I do my intro?
Yeah, I think you'd better. Otherwise, you know.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to New Music Mondays, live from Johannesburg, South Africa, and London, the United Kingdom. We present to you the finest new music on the planet on New Music Mondays here on DiscovrTV.
Oh, I was expecting applause at the end of that. I thought you were going to go for. Yeah, that's what it. That's what it needed. That's what it needed.
And I've got a nice backing jingles that can just play while we talk. There you go.
That's not. Oh, blame me. Are we doing jingles whilst we're talking? We've got bed music. Good grief.
I'm getting professional here, Martin.
I know. It sounds like you've been
Welcome
practicing.
Everybody to New
Have
Music
you had nothing
Mondays.
to do this week? No, you've had lots to do this. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to New Music Mondays. Hello, how are you?
Okay.
Thank you for joining us.
Can I brag?
Live. Yes, please do, because I thought, how long is it going to be before you get to it? Go for it.
I'm allowed to brag on this one. I got to shoot.
The floor is yours.
I got to shoot Tiny Desk last Friday, live in South Africa with Black Coffee and Friends. Say it was monumentous, or however the word is.
That's a good word. It's a word now. Monumentous is the New Music Mondays word. We've claimed that one.
It was absolutely amazing. It was probably one of the highlights of my career as a videographer. We shot it at the National School of Arts in Johannesburg. We had Msaki, we had Nduzo, one of the greatest pianists you've ever heard. Just what an incredible lineup. And to shoot a Tiny Desk, Tiny Desk is one of the platforms in the world.
This is world famous stuff, right? This is NPR Tiny Desk concerts, right? They've had some pretty major artists.
Billie Eilish, Miley
Taylor
Cyrus,
Swift.
you name it, Taylor Swift. They've had the National. They've had Anderson Park. They've had pretty much everybody who's anybody on that show. And I get to shoot one, and it's airing on the 11th of March.
Awesome.
I think that's confirmed. If I have given it away, I'm sorry, but yeah, I got to shoot a Tiny Desk.
World exclusive.
Wow! When I tell you what, it was unbelievable. I even have. Wait, let me show you.
Okay. Stand by, everyone. New Music Mondays will carry on in less than 10 seconds. Here he comes. Okay.
I have a signed copy of the Black Coffee album, Subconsciously, signed by all the artists that appeared on the evening, which is just unbelievable. So yeah, it was That
is a great album as well, by the way. I'd probably, again, it's like we said before, not something I would necessarily want to sort out because you were talking about it, I went and checked it out. Excellent. It's fine. Well, I'm fine. Can everybody backstage? Can you hear me? Okay. No, they can't hear me. Okay. You can?
It's all gone weird, Martin.
Oh, okay.
No, it's all gone weird. Your vocals gone all computerized.
Oh, that's funny. I can hear myself. Fine. Okay,
Is Martin sounding computerized to everybody else? Just nod your heads if that's a yes. Okay,
become a robot. I've become a robot.
There we go. Wow, that was like bizarre. I thought it was me.
I'm sorry about that. Is it Martin Max Headroom back again? Is that what's happened?
I own that. You're not allowed to steal Max Headroom from me. I'm sorry. I own that. It's mine. But anyway,
I should say, actually, about just to warn, but actually, I wonder if this is a thing, because about half an hour ago, my internet went off completely for about 2 minutes, which did freak me out, but it came back. So it may be that there are some issues around here tonight. Okay. Fingers crossed.
So I'm still recovering from that. We're currently editing the music video that we shot. Maybe at the end I'll just give you a little snippet of what that looks like, where we're at. But yeah, it's really, really exciting and an absolutely unbelievable experience, something I'll never, ever forget in my life. And I hope to shoot many more Tiny Desks in the future.
Brilliant.
With some of the amazing artists that we have in this country and around the world. But should we get down to the music? Let's kick it off with some.
That's really why we're here. It's not to talk. We could talk about us all night, but that's not the point. Come on.
We get to do that once a month on WTF Radio.
Yes, we do. That will be back next month. I think 2 weeks' time. No.
2 weeks' time. I can't wait. I've got so many new songs to play on there. Anyway, so let's get down to it. Let's bring our first guests up.
Oh,
good evening, Marene.
What do you know?
Hey.
Wow.
Oh God! They're gone. Oh God! It's us. We're on.
Oh yeah.
You're on. So we've got Ozzy Osbourne, Steven Tyler, and
Hayley Williams.
Forgotten her name. Hayley. Yeah. See, rock and roll.
That is not who it is, Julian, is it now? Come on.
I had to do it. If I could do it off air, I had to do it on air anyway. Welcome, guys. Welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Good to see you
Music
guys.
TV.
Marene, is it Marene? Is that how you pronounce it? Marene?
Marene, yeah. Marene. Yeah.
Marene. So
Cool.
tell us, who is Marene and what it's all about?
Marene is a flash rock band from Cape Town, and you might be wondering, what is flash rock? Well, flash rock is boom. It's in your space. It's 100% meat and potatoes rock and roll show. But that's the most important word there, show. It's a rock show. So the show is the most important part, you know? So you got rock music with flash. So what is flash? Flash is a very visual element, okay? So that is best described as a 300 kilometer per hour confetti cannon going off in your face. So what does that mean? That means when we get on stage, we give you everything you want, okay? And it means that when we get off stage, it leaves you wanting more. We want you to feel tired. We want you to feel like, what the hell was that? I think that is the most important thing. So flash rock band, what do? We get on stage and we give you your money's worth.
That is the best. That is the best elevator pitch for a band I've heard in such a long time. Tell us about yourselves. It's like, okay.
Yes, man. I was supposed to go meet you guys in the studio in Cape Town, and I got ill. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to meet you guys in Cape Town. Dave was setting it up. I was going to come see you guys in Cape Town when I was down there, and then I got ill. And I was obviously unable to come see you guys. I remember because I remember the whole flash rock thing. So I'm very excited. But we've only obviously got the audio to play. I'm dying to see what you guys are like live. So I'm definitely going to go do some more research. And when there's a video out for something's out there, is there a video coming for it?
Well, we're hoping to put a video out very soon. You know, still with COVID and stuff, it's quite difficult to do these sort of things. Yeah. But definitely the idea was to put something out for it. Watching us live, the best way to describe that is we bring artillery to a knife fight. So it really is something.
Ozzy's very quiet. Why are you so quiet, Ozzy? Tell us more.
Well, you see, how we run these interviews is that we take turns because, you know, in the band we like to share. So
sharing is caring.
So yeah, basically Marene is like no band you've ever seen in this country, in my opinion, because we started out to be the band that we never got to see. So we said to ourselves, you know what, if no one's going to do it, we're going to do it ourselves. And for everything that we've done so far, like this EP, do it ourselves. You know?
There's no better word in the human dictionary than do it. I like those two words. Do it. Because
no, we're not paying Nike any money.
We can't use that.
When you're stuck in a rut, when you don't know what to do, when you don't see the things out there that you want, you got to be able to be the things that you want to be. You got to be able to do what you want to see, and you got to go out there and make the music you want to listen to and put on the show that you want to see. And that's what we wanted to do. We were sick and tired of seeing artists get up on stage and go and expect you to pay for that. I was bored out of my mind. Give me something. It's visual.
I love this. I love these guys.
I was sick and tired of people having flip-flops on the stage, and almost feel entitled that I should go and see them.
You know what? I remember reading a thing that said even the Beatles never forgot that they were entertainers. That was their job. The biggest band in the world. They knew that their job was to go in and give a show. They weren't there. It wasn't like come and see us. It was like, no, we're here to entertain you. That's our job.
Look,
you don't have to do anything. Yeah.
Ozzy over here has the most amazing. Ozzy has the most amazing ideas on this. So, Ozzy, you want to elaborate about your ideas?
So how we think about it is like this, right? What happens when the circus comes to town? Everyone goes to the circus.
Right?
Everyone goes to the circus.
Everybody goes.
I think something about shoveling elephant poo.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that's your thing, but I'm just kidding. Anyway, so when the circus comes to town, everyone goes crazy. Oh my goodness, it's the circus, right?
100%.
So it's the same
100%.
with music. It's the same with music. Like you take a traveling band like Kiss. I don't mean this in a derogatory term, but when Kiss comes to town, it's like the circus, because where else are you going to see these massive theatrical explosions and things you never think of seeing in your life than at events like this? So we try to embody that same spirit where when we put on a show, right, we put on a show that will give the audience a bang for their buck, right? So like Tyler was saying, we wanted to be the band that we wanted to see. Okay, because those international bands don't really come down to South Africa. So we said, okay, let's do it ourselves. So our whole entire approach to this is that our audience is our employees. Okay, because they pay good, hard-earned money to come and watch us. So,
That's
like, we
100%.
believe exactly. So, I think this is an attitude that most bands need to start adopting.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, they're not gonna,
It seems to me a lot of artists forget that. I've seen many artists where it's almost like they've forgotten there's an audience there. They either forgotten or they don't care there's an audience there, and they're like, but you're supposed to be playing for me.
Exactly.
I'm not here to entertain you.
So, like,
Absolutely.
it doesn't matter if you're an actor, you're a musician, you're a painter.
Yeah.
You can sculpt logs for all I care, right? But the reason why people come to watch you, right, is because they want to be you. It's called living vicariously through people's eyes. And this is what we try to, I want to say, embody, like the spirit of you come so that I can make you feel good. You understand?
And you're 100% correct.
And this is the attitude that we have towards the audience.
Good.
And that's the way. Listen, that's the way it should be in everything in life. You need to treat everything with respect, but also you need to get the enjoyment out of everything in life. If you don't enjoy something in life, why do it? And it's exactly the same in music. And I've always said it. The moment I stop enjoying making music is when I'll stop making music. Up until that point, I want to enjoy it and I want to make the most of it. I think that's important.
Yes, no, 100%. Look, music, we are musicians, but also we're performers. And, we need to make music in order to go out there and perform. But Marene has really always been about, putting on the performance. So a lot of the time we'll have songs that might sound great on an EP or on an album, but if they don't translate to a live show, they might be left out of the set list because we constantly feel like we need to be able to give people that show. So, for instance, at one point in our show, the guitarist shoots off a sparkler off the neck of his guitar. And that's not going to look really cool during a ballad. But I think it's going to look like really awesome during a hectic solo, So that's what we do. So we have sections in the show where every member gets their time to shine. And that's also the most amazing thing about Marene is I never wanted to be Tyler in the backing band or Ozzy in the backing band. We wanted to be Marene. We wanted to be the Beatles. We wanted to be the Beach Boys. We wanted to be Kiss, Van Halen. We wanted to be a band where people loved their favorite member, but also loved the band as a collective.
Nice.
So
who else is missing? Who's not here then? Who's missing?
We're missing the lead guitarist Arian Helm and the drummer Sky. So yeah, right now we have keyboardist, lead vocalist, rhythm guitarist, and lead vocalist bassist.
Nice.
We've got 3/4 of the band.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's listen to this because now we've hyped this. Let's listen to some music. I want to hear this.
Yes,
I'm
let's do it.
excited now. Let's do this. This is something's out there. The radio.
Dear
makes
God, let it be good.
rain. Here we go.
Hush now, stay down and close your eyes. You're afraid they'll see your eyes.
Something's out there, live from Johannesburg and London. This is Discover TV, New Music Mondays. Love it, guys. Love it.
That was rather splendid.
It's rock and roll.
Awesome.
Good.
Thank you.
It's a good way to kick off a Monday night.
It really is. Yeah. It's a good
though?
way to kick off your Monday morning as well, if you really want to. Look, a lot of people say, "Oh, but this is too loud in the morning," and I always say, if it's too loud,
you're too old. In the words of Barney Simon, the legendary rock and roll DJ from South Africa, a true icon of South African rock and roll. Guys, love it, absolutely love it. How can people find out more information about you guys? And everybody's just going, you can listen to this and sit still. What's wrong with you people?
Well, you can find us. We're on all of the social medias. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on, of course, Spotify, which is turning into a social media platform. We're on YouTube, we're on, you name it, we're on it. So, you know, and if you really want
to, this is awesome.
Yeah, well, you know, look, bands like us have always been around, bands that wanted to put on a show, bands that have done the type of music that we do. But, you know, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're just trying to put our own spin on it and really, you know, take something old and make it new. And that's the whole meaning of Marene, you know. Marene is supposed to be like the ocean tides. They bring in and they go out. And much like music styles and music genres, they come in and out. And Marene is going to bring flash rock into the mainstream and bring back the idea of showmanship, bring back the idea of spectacle, and bring back the idea of getting up on stage, rolling up your sleeves and getting to work. A push and a pull system. We give you, you give us, and in return, we raise the roof.
Right.
I love it. We need to see the video.
Guys.
We definitely need to see the video. There's no doubt about it, guys. We need to see the video or a live performance.
Or a live show, yeah, I was going to say. One of the two. Or both.
Guys,
100%.
thank you so much. We've got a packed show tonight.
It's been a pleasure, guys. Absolutely splendid.
Wait. Please, guys, go and check them out. Marene Band, everywhere.
That's it, Marene Band, yeah.
On Instagram, we are Marene_live. And on Facebook, you can find us at Marene Band.
Marene Band, which you've got there scrolling along the bottom of the screen. Thanks so much,
Awesome.
guys. We definitely look forward to seeing you guys and seeing what else you guys have got to offer. Have fun. Have a great rock and roll Monday night.
Nice one.
Bye.
See you guys.
Good old-fashioned rock and roll. Just what
Not
I need
shy,
on a
are
Monday
they?
night.
I love that. Absolutely love that.
Rock and roll, beer and tequila. In that order.
So much truth in there. I mean, it might, you know, I don't know. Maybe some people don't like to hear it, but is that, you know, why are you doing? Of course, you're making art, you're making music, you're all doing that kind of stuff. But when you get on stage and doing performance, or even if you're just releasing a song, it's for other people to enjoy, right? That's what it's for.
Why are you doing it?
Yeah, I mean, and you know, obviously, there's all sorts of ways of describing what I mean by enjoy. But that's absolutely fantastic. Loved that. Absolutely great. So much good stuff said in there. And a great track to boot.
Great track to boot. Should we get our next guest on so we don't sit and
I think we should, because we told us to be on first.
Let's do this. Let's do this. All the way from, I think it's London. Let's check it out.
Brighton.
Good evening, Georgia. All the way live from Brighton.
From Brighton. Did the UK on the coast.
Yes.
I mean, I think are Brighton one of the people we're not mentioning it anymore, Julian? Or are Brighton okay?
No, Brighton. Okay, listen, we're losing to everybody now. So
okay, fine.
We're losing to everybody. So it's like Brighton. I don't mind anybody. Listen,
Julian had all the highs of football last year. He's getting all the lows this year.
Oh, I don't think there's much competition. Don't worry.
No, you guys beat us, so it's fine. It's cool. It's okay.
Georgia, Nevada, how lovely to see you. How are you?
Just quickly on the subject of football. Apparently, you guys are allowing fans back in the stadiums on the 17th of May.
Yeah, that's like 3 months away. But yes,
that is quite a while away. Actually,
something to look forward to.
Like, are we?
And I think if you actually, if
something to look forward to.
I know, but if you read the statement, it's probably something like "we might" rather than "we are."
We are
possibly will.
Possibly, maybe.
Let's not count our chickens yet, as they say.
Georgia, you've been on the show with us before, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Yes, I thought I recognized.
Yeah, I came on for my
name.
first single.
Yes.
with an awesome video that involved, unlike, that's a good link, because I was going to say, unlike the tattoo, which presumably hasn't faded, which was part of the whole video experience.
That was permanent.
I know. I was going to say that wouldn't have faded at all, because there was that was yeah, but that was storyboarded into the video, wasn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, it was, and then so it had to be there.
It was all part of the thing. It's great to have you back on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Really good. How have you been? What's been going? Because that was sort of end of the summer last year, I think, when we spoke to you last.
Yeah, and I think I probably said the same thing, just plodding along.
Breaking everything.
as we all are. Yeah.
Yeah. No, everything's all right. I'm still working and everything, so it's fine. It's all fine. Hopefully not much longer.
Very good. And what's been lovely to see with it. Were you sort of making announcements about the single coming out this week? So you've been sort of quite actively, obviously, a little bit promoting that. You've got another track out, but in a collaboration with someone, came out last week, though, right?
Yeah, and then there's another one in March.
Awesome.
Keeping busy.
Gonna be busy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm part of some really cool collabs at the moment. We've got so the one that came out the other day was On the Loose with Charlotte Young, and yeah, it's a song she wrote with her guitarist, and it's really cool. It's like a real like upbeat kind of old school country vibe as well.
Nice.
And then the one on the 8th of March is for International Women's Day, and it's basically all the things we want to say to the guys in the DMs.
Nice. I look forward to that one.
It's a great song. There's like 20 odd country singers on there. So
you've just reminded me. The last I think the last 3 years, and I'll let you know this secret. No, it's not really a secret because anyone should have been able to work this out. But every year on the radio show that I do, my show that goes out in the week of International Women's Week has been all female artists and all female singers. I've never actually said that that's what I'm doing.
Oh,
but every
that's
year
nice.
there's
nice
never been anything else in it. No, and because there's it's you don't have to make any excuses for it. You don't have to cover for anything because it's all fantastic, brilliant, great music.
Yeah.
And it's fabulous to see as well. So many, and that's what I was going to say. It's fantastic, like seeing you make all these announcements on because you're sort of originally from round where I'm at.
Yeah.
So all our sort of network of people that we all know, all getting really excited about your stuff coming out, which is lovely to see.
Yeah, it's really cool. Everyone's been really supportive.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. So this song, tell us about the new song, because this has quite a story behind it, actually.
Yeah, kinda. I made one up that went with it, so that's good.
Come on.
Yeah, no, it was so it's called The Devil Dealt Me You, and it was a title I'd had in my head for ages, because obviously I moved to Brighton, so I moved like 100 miles or something away from all my family for a boy 3 weeks after meeting him. So it was a bit of a
that's courageous.
Still with the boy.
Are you
still with the boy?
That's courageous.
I am. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Not only with I was going to say, not only with the boy, there's a ring involved.
There's a ring.
He put a ring on it. God bless him.
Thank God for that. But yeah, so I moved out here and it was a huge risk and it ended up paying off. So I was just driving and had this sort of brain moment where I just thought The Devil Dealt Me You is quite a cool title. And then I couldn't write it for about a year. And every time I tried, it was awful. It was one of those songs where I was like, I'm overthinking this now. And so I jumped on a Zoom with Kyle Elliott, who's a country singer over in Nashville. And yeah, he had some gambling experience. And we threw like every kind of metaphor, like all the references we possibly could into this song. And some of them are quite subtle as well, and some of them are glaringly obvious, but it's quite cool.
Nice.
I like it. Should we take a listen?
I think we should. We've got it's not out till Friday, so we've got a secret link.
That's what we like playing on Discover TV. The secret ones. The Devil Dealt Me You.
This life of mine's been passing me by like a record keeps skipping out of time. That LP's gonna break me by the end of the day. And them high rollers gonna keep me high. Not queen of hearts, ain't no queen of mine. My bet won't matter either way. And I'm all out of faith, waiting on my luck to change. But need the hand I had right on through. And my heart won't skip a beat. I'll play a diamond on one knee, and we'll build a house out of all the parts I drew. And I'll love you, ain't no bluff, it's true. Oh, the devil dealt me. The devil dealt me you.
Devil Dealt Me You by Georgia Nevada. Discover TV, new music Monday.
Singing along.
Thank you.
We're all singing along. I can do this.
I like that. That's cool.
It's cool.
Have you
Been
got a
wanting
whole
to do
little
that all night.
control pad? The ones
You
that
can't,
light
can't
up.
flip and stop him now. He's got his buttons, and now he can't stop and
Finally got
press
it all
them.
working properly. Last week nothing was coming through. This week it's all coming through properly. I'm getting excited.
So
I
we're
love all
getting
my
it.
toys.
We're getting it all. I was just
Georgia,
I was just checking to get a copy to make sure I had your Facebook thing right. And I just saw Connor Wells posted on your thing saying the new single's coming out. It says, "Yes, I'm ready for an eargasm." So, all right, calm down,
Dan
Connor.
Thomas says he loves it, Georgia.
Oh,
My
thank
mom,
you, Dan.
Sandy. Hello, Mom. How are you? She says,
Hi,
what a voice.
Sandy.
Love.
Hi,
love.
Dan, as well. That'll be I was going to say that'll be right up Dan's street. He'll love a bit of that.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you for
Absolutely.
having me.
Go and
Lovely.
check out the previous single, whatever you've got, which is also awesome. So make sure
Thank
you
you,
do
Georgia.
that.
Thank you for
Thanks,
joining us.
guys. Thanks for having me back.
Really good luck with the single out Friday, 22nd
Out Friday,
of
guys. Get it.
February. You
Friday.
can pre-order.
Pre-save
You
it
can
now.
pre-order it now.
Order it now.
Pre-order, thank you.
Do it now,
Great
do
to
it
see you,
now, do it
Georgia.
now.
You too. Cheers, guys.
Bye, Georgia. Thanks, bye. There we go. Got a bumper show tonight. We still got so many guests sitting backstage.
I was going to say, why did you schedule so many people, Julian?
I did it. It's, you know me, Martin. I get a call. Can we be on Monday? Yeah, sure, cool, no problem. And then Jules, like, my COVID brain tends to forget things, and then I go, oh, damn it, I've booked everybody for one night. I'm like, oh, but it doesn't matter because I like all these artists, and I don't want to cancel anybody. I actually had another one booked as well, who I did
my
move
God.
to next week because it's
Well
like
done.
okay, we can't do that many. But yeah, so we're doing SA UK SA. So guys, if everybody can just be patient backstage, I do appreciate you all being there and being patient with us, but we're just trying to get through everybody one by one, and we're back to South
We
Africa
can see
now.
you all. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I can see Tom,
Hello,
Sam,
everybody.
Chris,
We can see
Ollie,
Sam,
Ollie's
Chris,
there.
and Tom and
Georgia's still hanging out.
Giselle's
Gazelle.
hanging backstage, so thanks so much, Xander. So yeah, and look, so we're going to do it in order of the people that came in. So I think that's only fair. Hey, as they came on stage, they get to come on next. So this is an interesting one, and I'm really quite excited about this. So hopefully everybody's just going to be patient with us. So stick around. If you can't be, let us know. Then we'll quickly try and shove you in if you guys have got something more urgent, pressing. But yeah, we're just trying to get through everybody. But I'm having such fun as usual. Great music. Great show tonight, and all great artists. So I'm really, really excited. And I'm really excited about this next one because this is like kind of really left of center, but I think you might like this. Let's get him on stage. Right, Bobby. Good evening, Bobby Johnson. Bobby is not Stephen Gawking. So let's not
I'm
get everybody
back.
confused. You're back.
You're back.
Back.
I'm
Welcome,
back.
Bobby. Yeah. So we're going
Thanks
to put
for
you
having
like
me,
this
guys.
because then we can see
Hey,
better.
that's better.
That's
That's
better.
better.
There we go.
Now, that's
Like
way
this
too
view.
close for me. I didn't want to
No,
see
we like it.
myself.
We like it. We like it. We like it. So Bobby is the producer for Stephen Gawking. Is that correct, Bobby?
Yes, that's correct.
We love
Yes.
that. The nuclear.
Would you like to
lyricist.
know?
Yes, please.
Would you like to know more
Go for it.
about Stephen as an artist?
And
Because
then
it's quite an
also,
interesting
a little
story,
bit.
if I may share.
Yeah, please tell us. Please,
Yeah, just
go
real
for it.
quick. This is a very interesting story because this is a guy who has SMA, spinal muscular atrophy. I still struggle to say all this stuff sometimes, but this is a guy that's, he doesn't have all the opportunities that we might have. He can't get on a stage necessarily and perform as freely as anyone else would. And he's an autistic soul. So he's a guy that's got a lot of lyrics in him, he's got a lot of words in him, and he wants to get it out there. and that's Stephen Gawking. It's a sort of a wordplay on I don't know if you guys remember, what's this other guy's name now? Stephen Hawking. So it's kind of a wordplay on Stephen Hawking.
A brief
so it's just a really
time,
just so you get sort of an idea of who he is and what he's about. And so, if I may carry on a little bit, you guys will stop me if I'm babbling. But the main thing here is that, the main thing is that he wants to express what's happening inside. He's got a lot of things to say, and so it's the project we do with Stephen is a lot like Sia would do, where you never see her in a music video. She's a mystery who she is. The other one is it's Sia. Then there's, I can't remember now. I actually forgot completely the other example I can make. David Guetta, if I have it right. So he'll do projects, but he's never singing, right?
Yeah.
So why can't a person who has lyrics and concepts, why can't he be the inspiration behind and the drive behind something, but also people around him shape the music and the art and the direction? And that's sort of what how I was approached initially, and I'm very, very excited to work with him on what his ideas are and try to bring it to life. And that's what we try to do. It's not at all about anything other than trying our best to make good music. We're not speeding through it. We're not trying to deliver it on a tight deadline. We're saying, okay, well, let's try this. Does this work? And so we take our time, and we've done like 2 singles. So we're busy with the 3rd one, and that's sort of the background. I hope it wasn't too boring, but that's the...
No, absolutely not. And tell us about the first single now that we've got tonight, Imperfections. Is that correct? Yes.
Okay, so look, you've got Imperfections. Well, the whole idea is just the whole idea that he's writing from is no, you've got the right song. Imperfections is the right song. He's actually just writing from a place of we tend to think that our imperfections or our faults in life are what make us, but it's actually what breaks us, but it's actually what makes us. He's always looking to encourage and uplift people with a positive message, and that's sort of the gist behind it. So I don't know if that makes sense to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the general idea. But if you listen to the lyrics, you'll get the idea of the song, and it'll make sense.
Let's take a listen. Here we go.
Okay.
Imperfections by Stephen Gawking, the
nuclear lyricist.
The nuclear lyricist. Here we go.
Flaws, feeling flawless as could be, yeah. Chasing every dream, even though I hardly sleep, yeah. Fuego, I'm bringing the heat, you can see it by the steam. I got a high self-esteem, best believe greatness is my destiny, yeah. I guess imperfections only mean that I'm perfection. Been through hell and back, heaven's where I'm at, I find it in myself. Every day I spend as me is such a blessing. Coming a rare, boldest strike a spare, I wouldn't be nobody else. All that matters is that you stay true to being you. Each and every day with us so on with everything you do. You're a legend in the making legendary moves. There's no need to play the pawn when I see royalty in you.
Hold on, let me show you. Don't let no one fool you. Your flaws, that's what makes you. You're feeling like you're failing, but you're just trying to work it out. Hold on, let me show you. There's power inside you. Hold on, no one knows you. You're feeling like you're failing, but you're just trying to work it out. I'm feeling like I'm feeling like you're feeling like you're feeling, but you're just trying to work it out.
They told me nothing is promised. I promised again everything that I wanted, and I ain't stopping. Once I got it, I gotta be greater than that. Every time that I'm on it, I know what to do. I just gotta be myself and be true. I hope the message I speak in the booth motivates all from the elders to youth. You say it with me, I'm perfection. Is what I meant by imperfections. It don't matter if you press the last or what for the taking, so get it. It don't matter if you poor or rich, loving yourself is a flex. And it don't matter if you're strong or weak, you were meant to be a legend. All you need is self-acceptance. Every amateur's a veteran. The only factor that divides the two is loving yourself. Knowing, believing yourself is the greatest investment. So invest in you, stay true, love everything you do, and know that you're a blessing.
Hold
track, big track. Stephen Gawking, I absolutely love that. That is huge.
Just wanted to hear the subs through my monitors there. I took my headphones off so I could hear the boom.
Yeah, no, love that. Love it. Big track, Bobby. Oh, hold on, you're muted. Hold on, you're muted. I'll unmute you now. There you go. Cool. Love it. Big track. Who's the vocalist on that, by the way?
No, I was saying, her name is Joy. She's a UK-based singer, a songwriter, cool. And she agreed to hop on the track. So we did her vocals.
The rapper?
She is, and we did. The rapper is Pablo. His name is Pablo. He calls himself Pablo the God. So you can find both of these artists out there. So yeah, that's the Stephen Gawking project, and hopefully we can do more stuff.
Awesome.
That expresses what's in this young man's vision and
big
heart.
Shout out to Stephen if he's watching tonight.
Yeah, hi Stephen. That's a really great stuff.
We're fans, Stephen. We're fans. We like it. We want to hear more. And big shout out to you for just keeping the music alive. And just doing what you do. We love it.
Yeah,
everybody
a big shout out, and Bobby as well. I think that's like that for me as a producer as well. I know what that's like, that process of collaboration and just finding someone's voice and finding the way to kind of get that out for them as well. So, great to see a great team coming together. That's fantastic.
Great stuff. May I ask you guys before we all?
I don't know. I pushed the wrong button. Sorry.
I don't know much. Yeah. No, are you guys personally, both of you, into the genre that we just played, or what's your favorite
and I work
type
a
of
lot
music?
I'm currently working with Black Coffee, so obviously I'm listening to a lot of house music at the moment, but I work a lot in hip hop, dance, 80s, everything. Martin, I think Martin's also very versatile. We listen to everything, and I like that. That's why I like that. It's very much kind of the stuff that I could easily put on my Spotify playlist and listen to it tomorrow.
Great stuff. No, good. That was important to know. Thanks, guys.
Love it. I think it's a great track, and it's going on my Spotify playlist that I can guarantee you, and I want to hear more. Big shout out to Joe for sending us the track. It's another cracking song that she's sent our way, and we're absolutely loving it. So thank you very much. Thanks for coming on the show, Bobby. I know you're a bit nervous to do this, but thanks. You handled it like a pro. There you go.
You can come back.
It's not fair, really. It's not fair. Okay, guys.
Thanks,
have a
Bobby.
nice one.
Okay, chat soon.
Take care, Bobby. Thank you.
Bye. Oh, there we go. You've still got the scrolling thing there, Martin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm letting you handle the scrolling.
All right, producer.
Look, I know we don't have a lot of time, so we've got to get these guys straight on. Xander, thank you for being a champ and hanging on backstage there. We'll have you straight after we've had the King's Parade because they don't have much time and they've got to rush off. So let's do this quickly because we all know who's up next. Yes, I'm so excited. Yes, I am. Yes. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey!
Hello.
The King.
Hey, guys. I mean, my God, Julian started the show giddy tonight, let alone knowing that you coming on.
And I know we're not playing that song tonight, but guys, the new single is, excuse my language, fucking amazing.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks, guys. And you just keep bringing it. It's like you just don't know how to stop, do you?
Hopefully not.
Good to see you. How have you been, guys? It's been quite a long time, actually, relatively speaking. We haven't spoken to you this year. So,
no,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New
Year. How's it been? I mean, I guess obviously one thing that isn't happening this week is your show was due to be on Thursday, but that is clearly not going to happen. So,
no.
What are you going to do instead?
Well, we have postponed the show. We're going to be playing. Can we say this now, guys? Should we say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be playing on the 21st of June, which coincidentally, so we've moved this gig to the 21st of June, which coincidentally is not only the summer solstice, but the day that the UK has been announced is going to be allowed to be alive again.
That's right. That is absolutely right.
Which, when we got the news today, we were like, this is insane. Everyone's going to be so stoked. It's going to be an amazing day. So fingers crossed this one happens.
Yeah. You're going to have to live stream the concert so we can watch it in South Africa, please.
Yes.
Yeah. It just only gives us about 8 hours to rehearse. That's the only problem.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's going to be
true.
tight.
Otherwise, it's going to be Zoom rehearsals up until then. It's like, okay, all inside. Damn it,
No, that's. I mean,
She's
obviously
killing
sad. Obviously sad that you've not been able to do the show this week, but I think not unexpected. That's fantastic that you got, and that is that, like you said, coincidentally fantastic. All being well and all things proceeding the way that we're hoping. And I've been reading the statistics today that the number of hospital admissions has dropped massively apparently. So it looks like we're on. It looks like we're on a finally on a path out. So that's
Absolutely.
But saying it's hard keeping up with you guys because I was thinking, oh yeah, we've got a new track out. The video came out, and then another new song came out. And the way I was like, we can't keep up. So we'll just have to give up trying to keep
every
up.
Friday, it's like, oh, add a new King's Parade song to my playlist. I've got my 2021 playlist, and it's already like King's Parade heavy.
That's great to hear.
So it's brilliant. So yeah, it's all right for you, I guess, is the one that we were going to focus on, mainly because the video came out last week, and I think that means we can show something as much as just listen to something. But we will definitely encourage people to go away and listen to the whole King's Parade.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll finish off the show tonight playing Little Rituals Out. Can we do that?
I thought. Well, I thought you probably would.
Don't ask Julian to do that.
Who's in
charge of the music? Me. I get to choose the songs.
And so, I mean, I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking here. You guys should say. The cover artwork has now been decided as well. That was an interesting process. How did that all go?
Yeah, good. We couldn't decide between two ideas, as you might have seen on socials. So we thought, why not get people involved? And we had no idea how it's going to go down, but actually people seem to love getting involved in that one. What did you guys vote for again? Did you vote?
The one in the water.
One in the water. Nice.
Yeah,
awesome.
Where you guys all at the bottom in the water.
That one won, yeah. So
I preferred that one. I'll tell you what, I actually liked the other image a lot, but I couldn't quite get the upside downness of it. That was sort of, I don't know.
Yeah,
I really liked the image, and I thought there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, it's just like, I don't know.
Sure.
Just confused me. I think I saw some people saying that. Is this the right way up?
Yeah, some people did say that.
I think
but I mean, either one of them would have worked.
It epitomizes all the single covers you've had. It kind of flows with everything that you've had going on so far as well. So I think that's kind of why, for me, it worked the best. Is that if you look at all the different covers you've done so far for all the tracks, that fitted. It's kind of like it just works.
Yeah.
Presumably deliberate. You want to give a shout out to the artist, I think, because I know you tag every time you put something new out. Who's the cover art by?
Anamiro Sanchez.
It's done an awesome job because it's a great image. I like Julian saying that whole sequence of singles as well. So who is she?
She's actually my girlfriend.
Keep it in house, guys. I like it. That's good.
Whose girlfriend's the dancer?
That's mine.
There we go. See,
just surrounding ourselves by talented people.
Whose girlfriend is the videographer?
Quite right.
Come on.
Unfortunately, not one of our girlfriends, but a very close friend, of course. Yeah.
Weirdly, actually, he went to school with my girlfriend. That's how we know.
Ah,
there you go.
Excellent.
Okay, so look, guys, I know you haven't got a lot of time tonight. All right for you. Brand new music video. Was it shot by the friend we're talking about?
Yeah,
it was.
Awesome. Tell us about the video quickly before we play it.
Well, this is we did this in the studio where we actually recorded the song, and this is kind of in its purest form, I guess. All Right For You was really a live song for us. We always loved playing that one live, so it felt really perfect to do that in the studio. And this is kind of it's really nostalgic watching it, to be honest, because it just makes us want to hop back into the studio.
I'm sure. All right, well, let's check it out. Here we go. All Right For You, the King's Parade. Thanks, guys, for joining us. If you guys need to rush off, it's all good, because I know you guys had to be somewhere else, onto something else. So here it is. All Right For You, the King's Parade on New Music Mondays on DiscovrTV.
We love you.
rushing through my veins. Yeah. I've been on my weakest foot, running all the same. It feels like we're two different bones lifting a stone, but you already know you wouldn't break. Take the fall now, and you're watching me lose it all now. I can't help it, I make the call now. I lose it all now, and you're watching as I take the fall now.
Got to love it. Got to love it.
I'm lost for words.
If only the people watching this show could see what we could see, guys. Hey, like so watching Julian, that I don't know, air drums, air piano, air
guitar,
singing,
piano,
air everything. I think.
Guys, you blow my mind every single song you bring out, and I mean, you know, and I know I sound like a fanboy, and it probably is because I am.
Because you are. We both are.
Yeah,
I mean, you're setting yourselves a very
years.
high bar. There's presumably, I mean, seven songs in, I think, off the album. There's presumably a few more to go that we haven't heard yet. You keep setting that bar quite high. So we're just, imagine, I can't imagine the next song out is going to be like, yeah, it's okay.
Honestly, can you imagine?
That song literally nearly brought me to tears. It's that good. It's brilliant. It's unbelievable. It definitely will be in my top 5 songs of the year. I know that for a fact right now. And every song you guys do, I just love. And yeah, I'm a fanboy, and I will be for a long, long time. And if I can fly to the UK on the 21st of June to come and watch you guys live, I will come. I mean, I'll even bring my whole live stream kit. I'll bring my live stream kit, and we'll live stream the show because I can put my whole live stream kit on my backpack. So yeah, I'm gonna find if we can get to the UK from South Africa, because I know we're banned at the moment. We're not allowed to come near your country for some, because of all these different variants and shit like that. But if I can get there, I'm coming to watch the King's Parade. If it's one thing I want to do in 2021, that is watch the King's Parade live.
Let's make it happen.
I just want to say before you have to go, I just want to say, Chris, it's great to have you here the whole time, man. Thanks for staying with us. Every time you've showed up, it's been like I've had to go because the internet fell or dropped or something like that.
Everybody, Martin.
I didn't mute anyone. Don't blame me, mate. I didn't touch any buttons.
It's great to be here, guys. I find it's out a way of.
Ollie's muted himself.
I'm muting myself because I'll just keep laughing. You guys are just amazing.
It's just lovely. And the other thing, Chris, is I think you've got the best lockdown here Definitely.
Oh, thanks, man.
Although a bit of a competition between you and Sam, I think. But you know, at the moment, it's sort of it was neck and neck. But I think you've just pushed ahead. Sorry, Sam.
Yeah. Thank you very much. My mum said I looked homeless the other day, so that's a nice, nice pickup. Yeah.
So when can we expect a video for the next track?
Good question.
Friday?
This Friday?
No, this Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, you're killing me. Killing me. Killing me.
To be fair, this one we're going to be releasing like a series in the same vein as All Right For You. So it's at Snap Studios and different moods, just us playing the tracks live, and it feels good. Feels good to do that.
So there'll be little rituals up this Friday coming. So can we play it next Monday? You guys
Yes,
come
please.
on the show, but we'd like to play it anyway. You guys are busy, but we'd like to play it. All right, thanks, guys. So thank you so much. I know you guys are going to go. It is 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock your time, and we've still got Xander, who's been so patient for us in the background hanging. But thank you so much, guys. As always, a brilliant song. And yeah.
Great to see you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for having us as usual. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Take care. Look after yourselves.
Of course. Make sure you guys send us your address. We're going to send you some merch because we didn't manage to do that. We did promise that.
I'll send it to Martin straight away.
Okay.
See you soon.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Brilliant. I'm lost for words, as always. What a song.
They're all
brilliant,
right, aren't they?
Song. Yeah, they're all right. But let's get straight on, Shane, because Gazelle has been very, very patient in the background waiting for us, and I do appreciate it. So let's get him on stage. Here we go.
Gazelle.
Good evening.
Hello. Good evening. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being patient.
Oh, good, eh?
It's good to see you. Good to see you.
Same.
It's been a while. I haven't seen you since Rockets.
It has been quite some time, you know.
That's before COVID even happened. Wow.
Wow.
It feels like pre-COVID feels like a lifetime away, doesn't it now?
10 lifetimes.
Yeah.
Man. It's like the whole world's just changed. And I just think back now to we shot a DiscovrTV video up on the rooftop, which was phenomenal. And I'll actually post it again. It was really cool. But it just feels like a whole lifetime away.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely. So it's been a while. So what's Gazelle been up to? Tell us.
Well, I mean, like the last 10 years I've been living in New York. So like I had a lot of other chapters that popped up in my life. And then last year, actually the year before last year, because there was that extra year that we forgot happened. Basically, a couple of other artists convinced me and said, why don't you do Gazelle again? I said, okay, let me check it out. So I planned to do it, go back to South Africa in February of 2020. Arrived in South Africa, packed my bag for 3 weeks to record, landed in South Africa and never left. And basically, I was stranded for the year in South Africa. And about a week ago, I was able to get onto a ship and sail across the Atlantic. And now I'm back in the United States and it's snowing outside.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Wow.
So,
aren't they like we banned from going anywhere from South Africa?
Yes, but I've got political connections. You know, like, why do you think
Okay.
Brilliant. I don't have those. Damn it. Why don't I have political connections? Not fair.
I love the fact that on this show we get all sorts of stuff like who expected that in the middle of a conversation say, how did you manage that? I have political connections. Okay.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
Say no more. No, don't blow it now, Gazelle. Don't blow it now.
Don't say anything because
where in the States are you? Because that's heavy snow by the looks of it.
Well, because I'm carrying this whole South African stigma with me, I had to, be a good citizen and isolate for 2 weeks. So I decided to come up to a friend's house, upstate 2 hours outside of New York, and do it in the snow, do it in the forest, So some in nature, which is wonderful. Yeah.
So where you sort of New England somewhere, is that? My geography's poor.
Yes, that's true. I like New England.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's almost as good as Old England.
I've always
Old England, love it.
I've always it's somewhere I've always wanted to go. Never made it. I've been to New York, but I never went anywhere on the up the East Coast. I never went any further. But yeah,
No,
I've never been to New York. It's not fair. I want to go to New York one day.
Sounds like a DiscovrTV trip, Julian.
Yes, I think so.
Live and direct.
Gazelle is back, and now you've also partnered on the new track with Die Heuwels Fantastisch.
Yes, I like it.
Goeiemorgen, South Africa. I love it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's that 7 a.m. news call.
That-
Goeiemorgen, South Africa.
That was the whole vibe. I remember there was this TV show growing up called Goeiemorgen South Africa, which is Good Morning South Africa. And I just wanted to write an ode to South Africa. It's like, you don't know if it's a happy song or a sad song, and it's like South Africa. And I wanted to do it in Afrikaans with enough English slang words in, so that even if you don't understand Afrikaans, every now and then you'd hear a word that you can connect to. But we made a video for it that's coming out in about 2 weeks, which I'm looking forward to share also. Awesome. And yeah, just like kind of brought Gazelle back, and slowly, little by little, it's the first time I actually used social media for Gazelle, like Instagram or whatever it was like last year. So it's like kind of like a slow little step back, but there's been some releases that went really well. Like I did this one song called Let Go just before, like, I think it was in October, November. And that did really well, at least internationally. But I haven't yet in South Africa. People haven't heard it, so it's like it's a weird thing when you're a one-man band. Like you just like kind of put it out into the world and see what happens, and then it sticks where it sticks.
Brilliant. Well, I mean, I'm loving the track. When Joe's first sent it to me, I was like, "Damn, this is just so cool," because it rehashes so many memories of life for me as well, in terms of the things that we've been through. And like you say, all these little nuances in the track kind of really take you on a trip, which I really, really enjoyed as well. And I think that's such a really cool thing to be able to experience in the track. And it makes you feel nostalgic, but yet it makes you feel new, if that makes sense.
Makes me happy to hear that, because the song is about opposites, it's about... Yeah. It's about joy, it's about sadness, it's about privilege, it's about suffering, it's about all these different elements. And I think that is what South Africa is, and I wanted to portray that in a song that someone doesn't even really know what is it about, like in some way, but it connects to them very deeply. So it's more something to make you think rather than to tell you this is what it is.
Absolutely. And I absolutely love it. And you say the video is going to be ready in when?
Probably in about 2 weeks. I'm going to put it on YouTube. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, when we pick it up, we'll definitely play it on the show, because I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of yours. I'm a big fan of this track. So let's take a listen, guys. This is it. Goeiemorgen South Africa, which means good morning South Africa to all those in the UK.
Awesome.
Featuring Die Heuwels Fantastisch. I hope you enjoyed, because I did. Here we go. Push play, Julian. There we go.
Snacks, ik ben een meanie. Give me a nice big one. Acts totally corrupted. Give me a nice big one. The struggle continues uninterrupted. Moenie rond, fuck nie. Moenie rond, fuck nie. Goeiemorgen Zuid-Afrika.
Goeiemorgen, South Africa. Good morning, South Africa. Gazelle on New Music Mondays on Discover TV.
Nice.
Love it.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I absolutely love it. I think it's a great song.
Yeah, I hope
Can't wait to see the video, man.
I hope it climbs under the skin because it's like one of those that
That's exactly what it does. It really gets under, and that's why I say it brings back so much nostalgia, but yet feels so new, and the vibe of the song as well. It's just like it's a grower as well. You know,
it's got a great melodic, like that melodic chorus as well. That's kind of just that hook. That's the word, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just like
it's got a great hook that you're going to kind of find yourself going, what is that? Oh yes, that's what that is. I keep singing it.
Yeah, and I mean, like it's just all the different sounds. Like what I loved about your guys' show tonight or today is that there's so many different styles of music, and that's one thing that I've been on the mission with. Is like there's so many other artists that I teamed up with in the time in South Africa. So there's a lot of different sounds, from a song with Penny, a song with like this, a lot of different stuff that's gonna come your way soon. So
man, we can't wait to hear more. I'm so excited to see you back and making music again, because it's been a while. And yeah, man, it's phenomenal stuff. And again, a great track. And guys, remember, you can find Yo Gazelle on all social media. Is that correct? Is that on all pages?
On Instagram, it's Return of the Gazelle. That's the one where I'm trying to like kind of build up, because it's I can only speak in one place at a time. It's too much for me to be everywhere at the same time.
It's like we try and stream on many platforms. It's like you're like, okay, we don't do Facebook anymore because Facebook just bans everybody. It doesn't matter what you do. Did you hear what Martin sent me? Did you hear what happened to Metallica on Twitch?
Oh, that's hilarious.
They streamed live on Twitch, and Metallica were playing live, and Twitch muted their music and started playing some jingle crap.
It was like some weird sort of little folk accordion thing. It was.
And while Metallica are playing live, their own music gets muted on Twitch.
Oh my god! Then I would have burnt the stage down if I was Metallica.
I don't think they knew until like after the show.
Shit, that is hectic.
Man, that's just insane.
It's crazy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being so patient. I hope you enjoyed the music while you're waiting. I mean,
I did. Like, it was so great to hear all the different stuff. So it was really nice. So keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Brother. Appreciate having you on the show.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Speak soon. Cheers.
Bye.
I love it. I love that track. Such a good song. I know you probably don't understand half the words in it, but it's just such a great song.
Yeah, and it's sort of, I don't know. I mean, there are terrible comparisons that you could. I was thinking as like not needing to understand all the lyrics of songs. I was thinking of the Macarena, for example, which is a terrible comparison in terms of what Gazelle's doing. But same thing. It's like it doesn't. The fact that it's not in English shouldn't get in the way of you enjoying the song necessarily, especially when it's a great track like that one. You're just going to get into the vibe of it and the hook of it.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Oh, that's the end of the show, Martin.
Good stuff.
I don't know if so we got another Sunday sessions taking place this Sunday live at Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, nice.
Which we're really excited about. So we got the Andre Creel from the Black Cat Bones performing. So that's going to be a nice lineup. We've already got bands lined up until April. Yeah, good band, man. Really good band.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I think I played a bit of Black Cat Bones on the show last summer when I was doing sort of South Africa specials and stuff. So yeah.
I think I'm changing the name from Sunday Sessions. I'm so bored of it. So what do you think of my new name for the show? To Hell and Back at Hell's Kitchen.
At Hell's Kitchen. Well, it's I tell you what it does do is it means if you did it on not a Sunday, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. So we just call the show's from Hell's Kitchen. We just call it To Hell and Back.
To Hell and Back. Or to Hell's and Back.
To Hell's and Back. Ah, yeah, there we go. That actually might work better because then you're not saying hell. Some people might get upset by that. To Hell's and Back. To Hell's and Back.
Well, yeah, but also you're working the pun then, definitely.
Yes.
You're definitely working the pun.
Martin gets the name call. It's To Hell's and Back, live on Sundays.
To Hell's and
Back.
From
Hell's Kitchen in
Sundays
Johannesburg. Every Sunday, 3 p.m., which is 2 p.m. UK time. So check it out. We're trying to support South African music.
Black Cat Bones are a bit of they're sort of a R&B rock band.
kind of pure blues rock. Blues rock.
Blues rock. Yeah, I think that's actually what I meant. I'm just bad descriptively.
Bad descriptive. But how good is that new video again for King's Parade? I love that band. That song is
very.
Just
I mean, they're just nailing it at the moment, aren't they? It's great stuff.
That band deserves to be known all over the world 150%. They really.
The weird. I mean, it is.
I hope they do.
I absolutely was thinking. I was listening back today. I've got a little playlist of King's Parade stuff, and I know we've kind of joked about not wanting to make this the King's Parade show, but they really are nailing it at the moment. And I was listening to stuff earlier on today, thinking, why is this not on sort of national radio? Why is it not? What does it take? It's got to just be a tweak somewhere, a little someone to hear it, getting it in the right place. And I think if that happens, I think they'll go stratospheric because there's nothing standing in the way. They've just not been heard by the right person yet.
That song should be number one in the UK. For me, why not? Right
yeah,
now,
no, I totally agree with you.
Should be number one. It's just
so with what they've got as songs at the moment and the catalogue that they've got, why not? There isn't anything. I can't say it's got to be just that it hasn't fallen on the right person's desk yet or something.
Yeah,
there's nothing. There is no other reason. No other reason.
We always sit there and you go like, oh wow, all of a sudden this band breaks internationally. You go, oh wow, where did they come from? Brand new band. In the meantime, they've been doing this for 10 years.
I mean, you're absolutely right. That kind of overnight success thing is never that, is it? It's always been going for ages. But I think clearly racking things up. They've been doing this for a little while, but what they're doing now is just, I think it is a step up. Some of their previous stuff, we've played things on the show, we've referred to things like Silhouette. I've said Mother Tongue was the first track I recorded with them for Balcony TV, actually, which is going back 3 years or so. And that was the kind of, this band are great then, but what they're doing now is another level, and I'm sure they've got more to come from those guys as well. So fantastic. And from the rest of our artists as well, some of them just starting out. Georgia, two tracks in. We got no. Let's see, they got another shout out from Simon Le Bon this week. Did you see that? He was he had them on his show again this week. Yeah, he was on the playlist again this week.
Come on, how do we get onto Simon's show? I want to know. Our single is scheduled now. We finally got a release date, 15th of March. We're dropping the brand new Von Zahn song, so I need to get that to Simon Le Bon because I think he might like it. It's very 80s.
Yeah.
So maybe I should send it to No Prism and say, "Hey guys, please pass it on to Simon."
Yeah. How did they find you? Can you get them to find me as well? There's probably it's got some crazy name. What's it called? His show's called like Whoosh or Whoop or
something like that.
Wham. It can't be Wham.
No,
he wouldn't have called it Wham, would he?
No ways. Definitely.
He wasn't going to call it Wham, was he? That'd be crazy.
That would be absolutely crazy.
Dear me. But yeah, fantastic. Again, just thanks to everyone for joining us, both artists and listeners.
Whoosh.
Artists and viewers. It's been great to have you on board. Hope you've enjoyed the show.
And can we play out with that song?
I don't know why you're asking my permission.
I don't know, because I'm asking. I'm a nice guy.
It's very kind of you. Yes, you. I mean, I love it anyway, and I have no. I'm not touching anything. I mean, I have no control. This is not me.
Little Rituals by the King's Parade.
Are we saying goodbye? Is this it? Is this the end of the show?
This is it. We're saying goodbye.
See you next week, everybody.
We're going to be playing this video next week anyway, so that'll be the second time you hear the song. But yeah, it is the King's Parade. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Why does it not play? There we go.
Little rituals, something that you're made of, hiding somewhere in the dark, waiting in the shadows. I swear that it was out there, writing in the stars, calling it from the start, deciding who we are. Crossroads and doorways blend into a knot. Impulse decisions mapped out in your heart. your door, telling me to find it. I go back for more, I can't help it. And I'm going back just to fight the line. And I'm going back just to fight the line. Say it isn't over. Writings on the wall, light is drawing closer. I'm tempted all the more. I wish you could have seen it.